All right, hey guys, Jason here. We're up here at Jimmy Britt. It is a rainy Sunday, and we're getting ready to head out and go do some hunting here in a little bit, but thought I'd stop and make a couple videos real quick here. I'm running out of time with my trip coming up to make sure I get enough videos in for it, so we're knocking some out right now, and we're going to talk about the hidden advantages to the Gladiator that a lot of people don't think about when they start talking about trucks. Now, you guys have heard me say many times, I honestly believe that the Gladiator and the Frontier are probably two of the most dependable, reliable, best long-term vehicles there is. And now it's not necessarily to say that the Gladiator is like a perfect 300,000 mile truck. It's not. Many of them aren't. Nothing really is today is going to be in here. My hat's been folded up so much it's kind of crinkly here. But where it shines, the hidden advantages to a Gladiator come in the fact that it is as robust of a design and as simple of a design as it is. There is not a truck made today that is simpler in design, that is as old school in design. Simple, solid front axle, easy as can be to work on. Simple, naturally aspirated V6 engine, easy to work on. Simple design, simple coil springs, simple. Everything about this truck is pure simplicity. Very little electronics. Manual transfer case. Okay, everything about this truck is designed to be as simple as possible, and it does its job as simple and possible very, very well. You really can't beat it when it comes to that. Now, the hidden advantage is the fact that this vehicle, the Gladiator, has got a cult following in a Jeep Wrangler world and in the Gladiator world, and it's got the modularity of backup support from aftermarket. So what does that mean for us? For us as consumers, what that means is that if there is ever a problem with this vehicle, any problem, let's go look at one of these white ones. We've got a white dark sky over here. But if there's an issue with this truck in any kind of way, doesn't matter if it's even replacing the engine or replacing the transmission or anything that could possibly happen to this particular vehicle, there is a YouTube video on it, multiple YouTube videos on it that will teach you how to do this and how to make that repair yourself, how to actually do the fix. It doesn't matter what it is. If you just Google Jeep Wrangler, Jeep Gladiator, how to sensor, how to replace this, how to do that, how to do brakes, how to change things, they have got something that will teach you every single possible thing that you could ever do on this truck is available for you so that you can do it right in your own driveway. And everything on this truck is simple enough to do in your own driveway. Labor costs today are over $200 per hour, plus diagnostic fees, plus shop fees, plus stupid stuff, plus all the BS stuff. This is the one truck that still remains today, brand new, that you can buy, that you can actually do the work yourself on. And again, even if you're not a mechanic, YouTube will show you step by step how to do that. That does not exist on this kind of level for any other vehicle made today. Nothing else can do that. Now, there are YouTube videos for how to do things on different vehicles, but nothing of this caliber. Then on top of that, even if there are part shortages, or something is too expensive to buy, or something keeps giving you a problem and it's not what you want to buy from Jeep, again, any more factory kind of stuff, the aftermarket world for this truck has everything you could dream of. If there is an aftermarket part available for any vehicle today, it's going to be on a Gladiator. More companies do, and they build them better than what Jeep often does. Those are the hidden benefits here. You're talking about a vehicle that not only is built to last, it's built to be very easy to work on, it's built to be home serviceable, and the parts are very affordable. You can drop a brand new crate engine that you buy from Jeep. You can buy a Jeep crate engine for $8,000, often on sale for a little bit less, and drop it in here yourself in your driveway in a weekend. You might have to get it, have somebody come out and reprogram some stuff, but for the most part, it is not that complicated, and there's YouTube videos that show you how to do it. The transmission is $5,000, $6,000, depending on what time of year you buy it. But it's $5 to $6 grand for a brand new transmission in this. Let the power of that sink in when you start thinking about what it costs to replace an engine in a Ford, or replace an engine in a Chevy, or replace an engine even in a Ram. Okay, compared to what it costs to replace the engine and trans in this. That's the beauty of the Gladiator. It may not be as reliable as a Frontier mile per mile, But what it makes up for in lack of that, and where parts could break or something could go wrong, or heaven forbid you get the cam failure that we've been, you know, that everybody seems to be freaking out about. Now it's no longer, you don't hear about it anymore. Why? Because now the parts are available now. It was a little glitch, it was a little hiccup, and it's gone. And now if it happens, it's literally, it's like a 6-hour fix. It's $1,000 or $2,000 at 100,000 miles. If it happens to you, it's not a big deal. It's no big deal anymore. And if it happens, it is fixable. You can even fix it yourself. Okay, do you see the power of that? And again, if you don't even know how to and you've never done it, YouTube will show you step by step how to do it. And like I said, the aftermarket support for these things is off the charts. So, all right, sponsor in this video, we have Last Fit, one of the best companies out there. We have the Last Fit air compressor right here. You guys have seen me do video reviews on. I take this thing with me every place. It is absolutely incredible for cars, for bicycles, for all that kind of stuff. My Jeep has got a lot of Last Fit stuff on it. We have Last Fit fog lights right there that are absolutely incredible. Those beams. We have Last Fit high visibility turn signals right in here that are incredible. We have Last Fit mats we just got done putting in Bella's new Sentra. We have them in our 4Runner as well too, but look at the coverage here. How about that for never having to vacuum your vehicle out again? Just dump your crap right out. Look at how great that is. And what if you got a kid in the back? Look at this car seat. Look at how nice this is. Again, never having to vacuum. Look at that coverage that we have in here. Absolutely incredible. And what about the trunk? Look at this. Again, never having to vacuum again. Just take this truck out, or the whole mat out and dump it off and get rid of all the stuff on there. Super simple and easy. So we use Last Fit for everything. I cannot say enough good things about the company, even in our truck. This bed mat, this custom fit, molded, super good, lipped, ribbed. This thing is incredible, and it is Last Fit liners for this entire thing here. Tough as nails, durable as it gets. Cannot say enough good things about Last Fit, and we appreciate them taking the time to sponsor this video and put their stuff out here and show us their amazing products. Their website and information running below for you, and it will also be in the video description as well. Check them out. You will be very happy with all the products they make. I am. It puts the Gladiator in a unique position of its own because of it, and it didn't get there by itself. It got there because of the amazing Wrangler. The Wrangler is what done it. The Wrangler has a cult following of people that do this stuff themselves. You could basically build an entire Gladiator, or I mean, an entire Rubicon Wrangler, and you could build it without even having to use a Jeep part for the most part. That's crazy to think about. Look at the difference here. The Rubicon with the 35 Extreme package, Rubicon 392. Look at that. This one is half as much as that one. Pretty crazy when you do the math. Half the price. This one's about $105,000. $110,000. What's it say on there? Of course we can't see. I think it's like $110,000 for a brand new 392. And you're coming in at 71 on here because this is a Rubicon X, but realistically, this one's street price, you're probably looking at about $55,000 is what you'll really pay. About $55,000 street price, real price, where you're about $100,000 for this real price. Which one would you pick? I know my choice would be very easy. This is simple, easy, 390. This has got the 3.6 liter in it. Same concept, but it is these people. It is the people that drive these that want to mod them, want to do the lifts, they want to do this stuff on them, they know how to fix them, they learn how to fix them, and there's such a cult following that it carries over to this, making this, by default, the easiest vehicle, the easiest truck made today, brand new today, that you can work on yourself, that you can get parts for, that you can get online support for, that you can get stuff, and that translates today in a world of massively expensive repairs, ridiculously expensive parts. The fact that you can do it yourself and you have aftermarket parts available make this probably the least dollar amount cost to own vehicle long term than any of them. And it is because of that. All vehicles will require tremendous repairs to get to high mileage. There's no way about it. It's just the world we live in today. This truck having so few sensors, so little technology, so little wiring, so little complications, so little bit of this kind of stuff that's in this truck, and then couple that with the fact that YouTube is there to teach you everything you need to know, and there's companies that build every single part you want. Make this, in my opinion, hands down the best buy for a long-term truck made today. And you'll hear it in the comments. Many people will disagree with me. They're going to be blowing up in the comments on how I don't know nothing. Did he just say Jeep and reliability in the same sentence? Did he just say Jeep, long-lasting and Jeep? Did he do blah, blah, blah? You'll hear it. It's just going to come. The people that know nothing that think they know something are going to chime in everywhere. The reality of this, like I said, is that it is going to be a tremendous money saver in the long run from the pure simplicity and the cost factor of it. Questions, comments, anything you got, put them down below. Thanks for watching.